Finally another M3 video. I know it's been forever, got caught up with COVID and all sorts of shenanigans throughout the beginning of the summer. But we're finally back, got the M3 ready to make another video. Today we're going to lower the M3. I've actually had a pair of lowering springs sitting in the garage for almost a year now, and I've been going back and forth trying to get them installed, but between college and COVID and everything, I just haven't had a chance. But now everything's kind of going back to normal. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have planned to install. So these are the springs. I can't show you my address for personal reasons as a famous YouTuber, but these are the Swift Sport springs. So I believe they're different than the Spec Rs. These are like the more comfortable version, and it's supposed to be like a less aggressive ride because I don't track this car, so I wanted it to be a little bit more comfortable and kind of ride like factory if possible. We'll see how it goes. It's supposed to give me like a 1 to 1.5 inch drop is what people are saying. So we'll measure before and after at the shop and we'll see how it rides when we're done. So I'll let you guys know, but for now we're gonna get a cold start and we're gonna also head to Starbucks because the ChickFilA in Siena is closed due to COVID. I can't believe it, I know, it's ridiculous, but Starbucks is going to be the second best option. Quick side note, do you guys think I should go to E85? I've been considering it for a while, but it sounds kind of impractical because I don't drive it that often. There's not that many E85 pumps. There is one near my house, but like whenever I drive into town and stuff, there's not too many. So let me know if any of you guys are running E, and if you like it, would you recommend it? Right now we're just running just a regular 93 for the stage 2 tune. So I could probably go like stage 2 plus and do E85 or E30 maybe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hi, can I get a grande ice caramel cloud macchiato?
I'm so sorry, but we don't have any cloud powder, so we can't make any of the cloud drinks.
Oh man, and ChickFilA closed down. We made it to EMG, about to pull in and get the car onto the lift. All right, my boy Jay's about to pull the car into the garage.
We're gonna lower this thing.
Yes, sir. Y'all follow Jay. I'm gonna put his @ right here.
At me.
Over here we got Jion's car. Y'all probably seen him from my Instagram. This is his Instagram if y'all want to follow him. This thing is gonna make over 1,000 wheel horsepower when he's done. Gonna be probably the fastest M3 in Texas. We gotta do some photos of the two colors. All right, so stock ride height, we're looking at 5 inches and an 1/8 from the lip to the floor. And then over here on the side, we'll measure the front wheel gap as well. From the top of the rim to the fender, we're looking at just above 4 inches. 4 inches and an 1/8 almost. All right, so we're gonna get off all 4 wheels right now and then get some access to the suspension components, as you can see. It's a little bit dirty in here, but these are the stock springs. We're gonna be replacing those, but we have to remove the entire strut in order to do that. So we're gonna have to take all of this off. All right, so now we got all 4 wheels off. Car's floating. Hubs are a bit dirty, so we're gonna get them with a wire brush and clean them up a little bit. I might wipe down the calipers while I'm here too. And then I guess we'll start disassembling everything. It's quite the nice tool. It fits perfectly. to the shape of the hub. Check it out. Beautiful. So right here we got the rear spring and then the front spring. As you can see, very different sizes, but they're gonna go in.
So over here, 15s all around after taking this and do the 15s, and then support the caliper and the whole assembly with the jack. So after taking these 15s out, this thing drops, and then you pry this open a little bit, and it should come right out. Perfect. And just like that, your first one is out. So after that, we install this in the spring compressor. So once the whole assembly is in the compressor, compress the spring, and you undo it over here. It's a 12-point, 18mm. And just like that, it's out. The spring is still in there, and now we need to uncompress that, put the new spring in there, throw this back on, and tighten it using a new nut at the top. You always replace that nut. You set the spring side by side. So that's the old one you can see, and this is the new one. And it's a progressive spring, so this is usually the usual one what's actually going to compress, and then there's usually part of the upper spring. So now onto the compressor, compress them, and throw the strut back on.
Now we're reassembling the shock with the new spring.
Are you gonna be good with the fan?
Yeah, that's fine. There's no copyright in the fan noise. Alright, we got the first spring back on the coil and it's back inside. So we're gonna repeat for the other side and get it all mounted up, plug in the sensors and everything, and then we're gonna show you what it looks like for the rear. And we got special guest Ungles joined us. Ungles, what happened to your car?
So on the back, you undo this one and the one in the back for the towing arm, and slides down, comes right off. Perfect. So over here we put a third man to compress this a little bit. Take this one off for the strut, and then take that one off, and this should swing down and allow us to bring down the spring. So back here we still have the stock spring, and the other side is done, so you can tell the difference.
Alright, so update. We got all 4 springs back in, and we're putting all the engine bay covers and components and plugging everything back in, but the actual springs are already on the shocks and installed in the car. At EMG, they had an extra set of Toyo R888s already mounted to some 666 wheels. So as you can see, these are my wheels and these are their wheels. So I'm gonna see if they fit on the back with the new lowering springs, and if they do fit, I'm gonna see how much space I have to see if I can add a spacer also. Because I think these are the next tire I'm gonna go to. They're 285 by 30 for a 20-inch wheel. And so if you look at it from the side profile, it's a little bit taller looking and fatter. So we're gonna see if these fit in a minute, and I'll let you know. So the reason we're not doing an alignment on it immediately is because the shocks need, or the springs need a couple, maybe 100 miles to just kind of settle in and break in. So once they settle in, after a few hundred miles, and once I get the new tires and spacers, if I do go with spacers, then I'm gonna align it so that everything is kind of done at once, because I don't want to align it right now just to realign it in 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna break them in and wait for the new tires and then realign it once it's all done. But you do need to realign once you adjust suspension or tires, anything that has to do with the stance of the car. You want to make sure you always realign so you're not wearing out your tires quickly or affecting your handling characteristics. So we're test fitting the rears, the R888s. Yeah, I could use a spacer. It's a little bit lower, not too crazy, but it's low enough to notice. This is what it looks like with the new tires. Yeah, that'll look sick. This is the new front lip to ground clearance. What are we looking at? It's hard to see.
It's about 3 3/4 around
yeah,
there.
3 3/4, let's call it. And then we'll check the wheel to the fender like last time. Did it from the top of the rim to the fender, and we're about 3 and an 8. So it definitely dropped it. I can't remember what the original measurements are, but you can rewind the video and go check the original measurements and see how much, do the math. If you can't subtract, then unsubscribe. But definitely looks better. It'll break in, and it should maybe get up to a 1/4 inch lower as it breaks in. So we'll see. So I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. That's the stock Super Sport, and these are the R888s that I'm gonna be putting on soon. So you can see, it's definitely a meatier, more aggressive look, and it should hook a lot better. Maybe I can actually use first and second now. All right, so Jay's doing the test run, making sure it feels right, and let's see if we scrape on the speed bump. I think it'll be fine, bro. It's not even that low. I need to get one of those modules so I can air it up like films. Like, you know? All right, so we got lowering springs all finished. Definitely looks better. Gonna have to do some spacers and tires next, but in the meantime, I'm gonna try not to destroy my front lip. As you can see, it's pretty low. Looks pretty good. Thank you to EMG. I appreciate everybody, all my friends at the shop. Shout out to them. If you need anything for any European car, they do not only BMW, but they do Porsche, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, whatever you need, hit up EMG. I'll put their website link in the description. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at RianM3. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. And like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you want to do. Leave me some hate messages. DM me with compliments, dislikes, whatever you like. As long as I get clout, that's all that matters. I'll see y'all in the next video.